Y'all, what up, Nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here, putting live for your mama's house. Doing my thing as I usually do. I know y'all ain't seen me in a while. I'm here chilling, working on my project and shit. Got a lot of things going on. And I just wanna, I don't know, I just wanna talk real quick about people and their mentalities, but mostly I wanna talk about time. Today's the last day of me, being, let's say, normal, so to say. Starting tomorrow, I'll be entering a whole new journey, just like I did 6 years ago in New York when I was married, when I wanted to change my life and do something else, and it changed the hell out of my life. You know, when I bought the camera, which the camera I'm looking at now, but now I have a better camera too, which I won't use for this channel. I'll use that for the other channel. And I decided to change my life, and that shit turned out exactly as I wanted it to, exactly as I thought it would. But I know I talk about this a lot, but I don't think people get it. And I want to say one thing that I think separates me from the average person, and even people I know, god damn it, is that when I say something, I do that shit. When I say I'm going to do something, I do that shit. From what I'm doing for a living to where I live and everything. When I say I'm going to do something and I really want to do it, I do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, case in point, 7 months ago when I said I wasn't going to drink alcohol anymore until the spring, you know, I'm pretty sure no one actually thought I'd do that. I did it. From drinking every single day, well, not every single day, let's say 4 times a week for at least 3 months straight, 4 or 5 months straight, because I was going out with Mo and those guys and drinking like a motherfucker, to one day in a bar saying, you know what, I'm not going to drink anymore until spring. I wasn't emotional about it, nothing. I'm just not going to do it. So of course that sounds like, you know, this nigga. And here we go, didn't do it. And I notice a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't do that because they don't understand that. I don't think they have a good concept of time. I'm about to go on my new journey tomorrow, but I remember my first journey, and I've told the story before, and I'm gonna tell it again. But I wasn't supposed to be alone. There's supposed to be somebody right next to me named Andre from New York, doing all these videos and shit with me. They're supposed to be, but he ain't here because he's fucking up. And to add to it, like fucking 2 months ago, this dude asked me. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I think I know. He was trying to get an apartment, and he wanted me to co-sign for him. So I guess they would like use my social security number, and if he doesn't pay, that'll ruin my credit or something. That's what I'm guessing. But 2 months ago, this dude asked me, I'm in Russia, he's asking me, hey man, can you co-sign on this and that for me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm not doing that. No, he shouldn't need that by now. He shouldn't need that by now. There's no reason my dude is back home chilling, struggling, can't get his shit together still. He's like a year younger than me. He's like 30 or maybe 29, about to be 30. Struggling, can't get shit right when he should be right next to me chilling. The whole YouTube idea started, it was an idea that I made for us, for me and him, so we wouldn't have to struggle anymore. I remember. And I remember telling him everything. I was like, yo, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to teach English, we're going to talk about girls, we're going to do this stuff, we're going to get popular, we're going to get invited around the world, especially Ukraine. No sleep to Ukraine. That is what this channel was called back then. No sleep to Ukraine. We're going to become popular. Yeah, we won't even be in America anymore unless we want to be. A week goes by, not really hearing from this dude. Every time we're supposed to meet to start doing work and making videos, this nigga with his girl, because she was taking care of him because he couldn't take care of herself. Now, I was in that same situation at the time, kinda, because my wife was the one making the money at the time. She was a stripper. She was making all the bread, and I wasn't making that much. I mean, I made enough to support myself. I definitely did. I don't want to exaggerate, but I was poor. I made enough to support myself at that time, but she just added to it. She was making more money. She was making at least $1,000 a night. She was making real good money. And so that I didn't see that as an excuse. Like, he couldn't say, hey, I need to go work on a project with my friend real quick, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, I realized when I was telling him those things, he didn't believe me. He listened, let it go in one ear, he let it come out the other. He didn't believe me. And I think that's partially the fault of other people. People are used to hearing people talk shit and then nothing happens. But when I talk shit, I do it. It gets done. And then it's like, oh man, can I come along for the ride? No. You weren't there. You weren't there doing shit with me. You know, during this whole time, like, I'm not complaining because no one had to be here with me. Only person who was kind of here with me during this ride was Eddie. He was coming with me to the gym and all that shit for mad long. He kind of quit near the end, but he was still there. I remember. Going to the gym with me, all that shit. Helped me out with his bank account. I remember that shit. He was coming up with me for the ride. So, of course, I'm going to hit him off and let him make some videos on my channel. But, like, back then, he was supposed to be that he ain't do shit. And he ain't hit me up or get interested until my shit popped off. And soon my shit started popping off. I was like, no. No, it's too late now. How am I going to introduce you? Okay, now every video is going to be with this guy too. Like, think I'm like 7 videos in. I already have like 1,000 subscribers, and now you want to jump in? You lost your chance. Fuck that. And still, I'm pretty sure he didn't see it as anything that really, you know, saved me, so to say. Sure enough, a year later, I'm touring Eastern Europe, and this nigga's at home doing, I don't know, but I just know 5.5 years later, he's still fucking up, and I'm living the comfortable life that I designed 5 years ago for me and him. No homo. I literally designed what I'm doing now for me and him 5 years ago. 5.5. And he can attest to this. I could Skype his ass and he'll tell you. Everything I'm doing, I told this guy we're going to do it together. And he fucked up. And now he's fucking up. You know what I mean? So, I just want to say, every day you're living is an opportunity to make your tomorrow better. You have to understand that. You have to understand that, because I have 2 goals. My first goal, you know, I'm going to get into that tomorrow. I'm going to start releasing new content. But I also have a second goal. That should be around April or May. So I'm going to make money 2 different markets. Like, I'm really going hard. And I'm reaching, and I think I'm going to achieve these goals because the past 6-7 months, whatever, I kept the mentality that every day makes your tomorrow better. And time is faster than the motherfucker. So if I have to miss a party tonight because I have to go to sleep early to go to the gym tomorrow, it's worth it. Because my future's going to be fucking awesome as long as I don't die. And I kept that mentality for 7 months. Oh, it ends tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to start having fun tomorrow. I mean, look, I was having fun this whole 6 and 7 months, but it wasn't like the partying and drinking fun. It was like maybe I'll hang out with my friends or some people will come visit. Like, mostly people came to visit me. You know, that I don't want to sit here and be like I was here by myself and, you know, I wasn't hanging out with girls or something. I don't want to make it look like that. I'm not trying to exaggerate. But I'm just saying I wasn't partying and I wasn't drinking, right? And so, in a way, I sacrificed. You know, I had my PlayStation, my Xbox. I did what I had to do to stay focused on my goal and achieving my goal. But most people can't do that. And then most people get mad at the results. They get real mad at the results. Now, I'm going to have to call people out in this episode. I'm going to have to call people out. I'm not going to say names. But the people are going to know what I'm talking about. And it's all love, but I knew this. I just never said anything. But when I thought about it, I was like, wow. I ran into an American guy 2 days ago in Novosibirsk at random. And I knew him previously. And I was like, holy shit, it's good to see you. And we were talking. I was so happy to see him. We're talking. And then he goes, whatever happened to that little club we had? And I was like, I don't know. Oh, wait, I remember. So-and-so said I couldn't go anymore. And he was like, oh, wow, really? I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's okay. I don't take those things to heart because if you have a club or you have something, you know, you can do what you want with that. That's yours. You know what I mean? If you want to only invite certain people to your thing, that's your choice. No, I told him I took no offense to that. Most people would be greatly offended, but I understood it. So as we were talking, you know, he was like, you know, expressing himself like, oh, you know, that's kind of messed up. And he told me why it happened. Now, I knew that already. He's like, you know why he did that, right? He did that because blah, blah, blah. And I was like, duh, I knew it. But for some reason, hearing him say what I already knew, which is I already told Andre and everybody, whatever, because I just wanted them to understand the situation. Some reason listening to him tell me the situation made me think about the situation in a different way. But I already knew it. I didn't get emotional because I'm not an emotional person. I really don't give a shit. But even though I do like this person I'm talking about, and I still hang out with this person, I still help this person out. Like, I just got this person, this beautiful girl's contact, like, and I'm gonna keep doing that because I know this person is a cool person. He's a down ass motherfucker, and I'm cool with him all the way. But I gotta speak the truth no matter who it is. So when I heard him say it, I was like, you know what? He did that not because of me necessarily. He did that because of himself. Because if he did what he was supposed to do and what he claimed he was going to do with his life, he wouldn't have to do that to me. Because he would have the same opportunities as me if he was doing what he was supposed to do. But because he's slacking and he's not doing what he's doing, and he knows he's not. I watch him. He knows he's not. He takes it out on me. And I could one day ruin our friendship because he's fucking up. So because you're fucking up, you want to risk our friendship because to give yourself better odds? Now, like I said before, I'm not mad. And I'm not even calling him out. That's why I don't want to give his name or nothing. But I'm just saying, like, that's not my fault. That's your fault. That you got the issue. It's not my issue. You have the problem. We're friends. So now when I do clubs and stuff, this person, he's always invited. I would never care. But if it's the other way around, it might not be so. But that's not my problem. It's actually his problem with himself. It's not his problem with me. So I hang around a lot of other people and all their situations are fine. He's the one who has a problem with the situation. And it's not because of me, it's because of him and how he lives his life. And it's something he can change anytime he wants to, but he doesn't. And that's just an example. And I'm going to call out somebody by name right now, Eddie. Now, Eddie's awesome, but Eddie said something. Eddie's a cool dude. He only fucked up one time. This day, he was with some girls, whatever, and the next morning I couldn't find him. I was supposed to go to the gym. I thought something bad happened to him. But other than that, this dude's like, awesome-ass dude. But he fucked up because, I don't know, I thought I inspired him on some shit. He ends up writing in a group, I believe. He was like, I'm not drinking anymore until I'm a millionaire. I'm like, oh, shit. Somebody's showing me up. And I honestly believed him when he said that. But he didn't do it. He probably would. He went sometime. He went maybe 3 months without drinking. Then he started drinking again. He's not a millionaire. He's not even making the money yet he wants to make. But he started drinking.